Alright. So you're... you can introduce yourself. And yeah, just give me a countdown whenever you're ready, and I'll pass on to you. You're free to talk. Well, I'm gonna have Mike muted. If you need me for anything, then just let me know.
Just in case.
Alright. Colin, did you intend to put Anor live already?
Yeah, he's live.
Alright, good.
Alright.
Hi.
Hello?
Just double checking.
This is
we're live.
Dark Cloud. This game's fun. I'm gonna be starting in 3, 2, 1, go. So we're gonna start out with a minute-long cutscene, and then we'll have to go and see another cutscene, and then go into the cave. And the cave is where all of the bad stuff happens. So, let's hope not too much bad stuff happens. This game has a lot of RNG, and it has a really complex glitch at the end, which, by the looks in the chat, it looks like lots of people are familiar with. Alright. That's the only skippable cutscene in the game. It's very nice. Thanks, Colin. So, if you don't know the story behind Dark Cloud, the Dark Genie came and destroyed everything, and locked things like trees and rivers in tiny little orbs, and I don't know how it's done, but it's cool, so we'll have to go and restore the world. Except, we're not going to do that because this is 80%. We're only going to restore one shot, and then warp to the credits. So, now I'm entering the Divine Beast Cave. There are orbs on every floor, except floor 4, called Atla, and these have diorama parts in them, which I use to build the city back to its form and glory. I only need 5 of these parts, and there are 32 random ones. And so, the faster I can get those 5, the faster this run can be over. And I'm guessing that because this is a marathon, it's going to be floor 7 that I hit the last one. So the first thing you'll notice is I'm going to be walking diagonally. It's slightly faster to do this, although it's annoying. And we get to... Oh! That's cool. I need a second weapon, and right away I get a big chest to get a second weapon. That's very good luck. If I don't have a second weapon, I can't do the credits well, so very good to see that so quickly. I'm going to be opening Atla on the first floor, even though 7 of the 8 Atla on this floor are scripted. Just because that one random Atla makes it worth it for no reset runs. I'll also be picking up no money if I can help it, because I need my guild accounts to end in 0, 1, 5, or 6, and the easiest value is just to not get any money and have it be 0. There's Drant's Crest, so I can go to the next floor. That's the biggest... other than the Atla, that's the biggest thing in RNG. It's just which enemy has the crest. So, hopefully I won't have to fight any statues or mimics. Those sort of break your dagger really, really quickly. Which is not fun. This game is a roguelike. The dungeons are generally random. Haven't found that randomized Atlas yet, so I'm gonna keep opening. A lamp is useful. I need 5 diorama parts. A lamp, a gaffer's buggy, on gaffer, sign, and supplies. There's always a lamp on this floor, and there are 3 other ones in the dungeon, so it's pretty likely that you're going to get one regardless. The world record is 1838 by close to war. Or, I don't know how it's pronounced. I have second place with 2002, and this game is a vainly running to be the world record. It sort of goes under both sadistic villain, both bad and obscure, because there are 7 runners, and this game sucks. Claude was the random one. It happened to be the last one I picked up, so cool. Let's go on to the next floor. There are 7 floors I'll be going to at most, and each of them have something like that. Claude is useless, 0x992. She just sort of sits there. Actually, I can't remember. It's been so long since I've done any sort of 100%. Alright. Floor 2, you're introduced to the Yamage. That's all cool to say about Floor 2, other than there are 3 scripted Atla and 5 random ones. So it's much more likely that you'll get something useful. Lava is used in my house, but I will not be using it because, I'm sorry, we will not revive Xiao, or transform Xiao, because this is 2013 when the credits warp was first discovered. We didn't have a cool way to warp to more places than just the buttons. All of the credits warp stuff, and well, every major glitch in this game is found by the Glitch King. So huge shoutouts to him. And he isn't active in this game anymore. This run is neat to watch because of this group. There's Drance Crest, so I can head on to floor 3. Now, floor 3 will introduce us to the statue, which is the worst enemy in this run, other than perhaps the mimic. Because anytime you attack a statue, it will take 4 weapon HP out of your dagger. And we don't want our daggers to break. So I want to fight no statues if it's possible. Unfortunately, that's very unlikely. Hope you're good at reading, because this text is going to go by fast. Okay, there's another lamp. Hopefully we don't have 4 at the end. Renee, my mother. Useless in this category. Very good that it wasn't in the statue. I had a practice run earlier where I had to kill every enemy on this floor. So and that outlet had supplies, which is the part I need. So that's good to see as well. But yeah, I'm getting thirsty. I'm not going to be drinking any water unless I come to a fountain. Because the water sells for 15 gilden, and I need to get from 0 gilden to 85 gilden. I don't have anything else that sells for something like 85. So I want to keep the water if I can. Oh boy, I have to go and get a key. Don't be like Tone, stay hydrated. It's very important. Because otherwise your health is slowly going to decrement by 1. That's all the outlaw on this floor, so I can head off to floor 4, which doesn't have very much RNG, it's just enemy movements and a quick time gun. But if I fail the quick time events, then the run is dead. So hope that doesn't happen. Or rather, if I don't get an excellent, then the run's dead. So these 3 skeleton soldiers, I want to take care of them as fast as possible. I am dead. Okay. I suppose that's what happens when you freeze. I was gonna go back up after that floor anyway, so it's not that big of a difference. We get this cutscene where the Fairy King thinks we haven't played The Sims, so he teaches us how to build houses and stuff. And then we'll head and get some supplies from the mayor and go back to the living room. That does not run over to money loss because I have no money. Alright, let's actually defeat the skeleton soldiers this time. So, again, if I fail this quick time event, the run's over, so let's not do that. I think I've only ever failed that in a run once, and that was really, really sad. Alright. Because if I don't get an excellent on that fight, that right chest won't have a power-up powder, and power-up powders are really important. In fact, so important that I'm sort of gonna fill everything up with them. Alright, floor 5. This is my favorite floor because it's the last floor that doesn't suck. It has a good variety of enemies, and if you're lucky that you have all of the gear around principally by the end of this floor, it would be really nice. But I'm guessing that's not going to happen. Still 3 more parts. Another lamp. That's my 3rd lamp. I need 1 of them. There's 1 more. Will we get that lamp? Who knows? Join us next time. Oh, there it is. Okay, we have 4 lamps. Cool. Sign! Okay, I have sign and supplies and lamp. That means I need Odd Gaffer and Gaffer's Ducky, and then I'll be done. Or rather, I'll be able to start the 5-minute long credits work. The cabin used to be useful in the run, but we don't have to restore Hag's house as well anymore, because of the most recently found in this game. Dagger's ABS is full, but it's very important I do not upgrade it, because if I open the weapon menu, then the credits won't work. Thanks game. It also won't work if I open the Allies menu. I'm pretty sure, yeah. But those are the only 2 things I need to avoid, as far as I know. We've got the good old beeping. I should probably start opening chests or something, just in case there are useful ones. That's not particularly useful. Okay, a statue has transgressed. This is unfortunate. Because as I mentioned, statues suck. They break your dagger really quickly. And just a pain to fight. But I will have to wait. Okay. Now my dagger's broken. Which is bad. Because anytime I hit an enemy, it's going to do 1 damage. And statues, I believe, have 40 hit points. So... Please. That is not an item. The crest is not already on the ground. Both of the items that were dropped were just items. The other one is a grenade. Yes. Yeah, your dagger doesn't break in this game because the Fairy King enchants it. Didn't you read the Fairy King's dialogue on the first floor? Yeah. Oh boy, endurance +2. I can make my dagger stronger. I'm gonna drink water because I don't want to die. Those are both defense. Okay, there is one more enemy in the dungeon, or on this floor, not in the dungeon entirely. It's a statue. But at least it's guaranteed ammo. I'm gonna go and open this chest just in case it's a repair powder or a gem that I can throw or something. An escape powder. Absolutely useless. Escape powders allow you to escape the dungeon when there are enemies on the floor without paying any gilda, but because I don't have any gilda, I could just leave the floor anyway with no cost. Hopefully this is the last statue I have to kill. But floor 6. Next floor has statues, mimics, skeleton tortures, which means it's pretty likely that I'll have to fight a statue mimic. Mimics are little better than statues on weapon durability, but they still suck. Like, they take 3 weapon HP instead of 4 per hit. That is the bit. I apologize if there are frame drops. Those should be. Yes, I'm playing on PlayStation 2. The fastest version is PlayStation 4, but I don't have one of those, so I don't play it. Alright, floor 6, the worst floor in the game. Or, at least the worst floor in this run. There's a floor in the Sun and Moon Temple that is entirely mimics. And, although I personally think that's the best floor in the game, some people might have different opinions. Yes! Okay, good luck. I don't have to kill any more enemies. That's a very good sight, because that probably means we'll actually be like right on estimate or something. Okay. Very good. Page's house would be useful if I needed to buy stuff from the Odd Gaffer, because if you have Page's house and Pike in it, then it stocks the store a little bit better. But I'm not going to go to the dungeon after restoring Gaffer's weapon, so there's no reason to. Buy Dran's feathers or something. I need 2 more GRM parts on Gavin and then I'll be able to do the fun glitch that's really hard to compensate over. I will try my best. You will see in just a little bit, Witcher Andrew, what makes this game so short. Because any % no credits work is 4 hours and 45 minutes long. The world record is. And this run, the world record is 18 minutes. So, you're skipping 4.5 hours in this category. It's pretty insane. Floor 7 is a limited floor. That doesn't really mean anything. Or because, you know, I'm just here for the ad lib. move. Hi, Pike. Alright, this run's gonna be overestimated, but it shouldn't be by too much. Like, 2 or 3 minutes total. Depends on if I have to go through that door or not. Will these two be the ones I need? Please. Nope. Okay, I have to go through that locked door. Which is unfortunate. Okay, Gaffer's buggy. Just need out Gaffer now. I need to not have this circle. I'm not sure if it actually makes a difference if you have extra attachments, but I remember something like that in the original Red Dot, so I've been superstitious. You definitely want to get rid of them before doing the glitch, but I don't know if it matters anything more. Isn't it great? The first chest we came across had the road key. This luck is about what you expect from Dark Cloud and Marathon. Absolutely awful. Like, my average completion time for this category, I try to complete as many runs as possible. My average time is like 31 minutes. And that means getting out of the dungeon by 26 minutes. Which is very clearly much faster than this. This is for PlayStation 2. Oh yeah, okay, finally we can leave. Everyone ready for the big exciting glitch that is really hard to commentate over? Alright. So, first we're going to restore Gaffer's buggy. Then I'll do some menuing, I'll sell stuff and buy stuff until I have 85 gilda. Then comes the fun stuff. How was it? Neat. Fade out. Okay. So, there's something called the glitch menu in this game that lets us reach stuff that we shouldn't be able to reach. And, for some reason, the way to activate this is to go to this specific manual page. And then, yeah, that's it. Alright. Now I have 85 gilda. I'll put my power-up powder in the shop so I don't lose it when I delete my inventory in a few minutes. Then I reach the glitch menu, where I will be looking for a block with 129. Here it is. I go here so I can set the win stat of my dagger to 0. And then I put this in the shop so I can grab this holy, this glitch attachment, and then delete my inventory. I grab this bread and put it in a specific spot. This unlocks the map so I can warp anywhere. That was the most recent addition to this category. Alright, then put stuff back in my inventory. I have to re-equip my dagger because it wasn't equipped. Yeah, so that's cool. Now I'll dupe these power powders. Now I have 12,645 of them. I'll just put them all in my inventory. Like a casual. Level up my dagger to level 5, and then warp to Dark Heaven Castle. This is the last area in the game that I'm going to. But that is not why I'm working there. I'm working there because there's a check-in stand, which is what I need to finish the glitch. So, in early routes, we went through the second half of the dungeon and got Hag's house, which just doubled the RNG in the run, and it sucked. But then, conveniently, we found this warp anywhere thing that, or the Glitch King found this warp anywhere thing that lets us go here instead. Okay. I'm gonna be looking for the holy that I picked up. Put it right there, which sets the fire stat of this glitch attachment to 85, and then I'm going to status break this, which keeps 60% of the stats. I'll explain that all later when I'm resetting, because there's no time left. I put that in a negative spot so that I can grab it and go into the glitch menu, and put this synth sphere in a specific spot. Now, the next thing is that weapon I picked up on the first floor right away. I also have to put it in a very specific spot, and this requires pressing down exactly 77 times, so I hope you're ready to count. So I get on this foundation and press down 77 times. There it is. Now I save and reset. Okay. What just happened? Okay, so I set the fire stat of my dagger to 85. Then status broken. That keeps 60%. 60% of 85 is 51. Hexadecimal is 33. And 33, or 0.0000033, is the location in the game's memory of the credits. So then I put that and the sword in a specific spot to tell the game that the map I am currently on is the credits map. So that when I save and reload, I load into the credits. By the way, time's coming up. It will be when the text appears on the screen after the normal file. Okay. So, that's cool. And time. And that, my friends, is Dark Cloud 90%. A whole lot of RNG, and then a really interesting glitch that's also really intimidating and hard to learn and hard to memorize, and it sucks. Yeah, that text, that was a wonderful adventure, building a new world, that doesn't show up in the normal credits, so I wonder why it's there. Witcher Andrew, the Glitch King, figured this all out, so huge shoutouts to him. I don't know when the team wants to cut me. I did go 4 minutes over schedule, so Feel free to come here. I had a timer going on my end, so the time was 38:58.
Go Colin.
The greatest part about the credits is that we have never met most of these people. Am I still on? Did they come here?